y'all, this your girl Isis M coming back to y'all with another video. And this is going to be a Q&A video just to get to know a little bit more about me. And also these are just going to be some questions that I just thought about and I thought to answer for you all. Just as a little insight, so I decided to pretty much delete all of my social media accounts. I made this decision because I knew I needed to focus on me, build my relationship with God. So that's the main reason why I decided to pull away from social media. Of course, there's a lot of influence going on social media, and you feel like you need to have this, you need to have that, X, Y, Z. Or maybe is you feeling like you're supposed to be somewhere further than where you're currently at. And just knowing that everybody had their own journey, their own pathway, and the decisions that we make every day impacts the next day and so forth. So anywho, I will talk about all that on a later note. Probably get some tips on the benefits, I shouldn't say tips, but benefits of deleting your social media accounts or going through that detox or whatever that you need. All right, so let's hop into this Q&A. So first question is, where I grow up. I grew up in North Carolina, but I was born in New York. But I was in North Carolina my entire life. I was born on July 15th, and I am a 90s baby. Okay. My favorite color is blue. I love Carolina blue, navy blue, sky blue, teal blue, whatever blue. I'm on it. My happy place is being at the ocean, hearing those waves, and my feet are in the sand. Y'all, wherever I can find an island or be on somebody's island, not find an island, but be on somebody's island with palm trees and a nice cocktail laid back in the sun, tanning up and whatever, I'm all in. Sign me up. So yeah, definitely the ocean and the sand. What is one big lesson I have learned in life? The one big lesson I have learned in life, and this one was a difficult question to answer because there's a lot of lessons that we do learn in life. But I realized that for me, to not think from an emotional state or act on an emotional state, because I've learned that emotions are temporary. Emotions isn't a forever thing. It's just something that you feel for a moment. And just to think more logically and be more realistic with self. Like, all right, let's be real, let's be honest, let's be straight up, let's self-reflect, let's self-check ourselves. Like, okay, boom, boom, boom. So I would say that's one of the biggest lessons I have learned in life. All right, what type of music do I like? I love R&B, pop, country. Now, certain countries now, it gotta have a good And of course, I love my gospel music. And I will say I'm very versatile in my music. Like, it could be some hard rock. I don't know what they're saying, but the beat be hitting, Get a little taps to the foot. But again, I'm very versatile in my music. I love all types of music. I love anything, depending on my mood. I can like something that's very like centric, neo soul, very at a meditative state, or it can be something, doing a stanky leg and the Soldier Boy, whatever. I know y'all like, really, Ice is the Soldier Boy. So the next question is, how do I relieve stress? I've learned the way for me to relieve stress is by either taking a walk, going for a jog, and journaling. those three things have definitely been my major outlet. Sorry, y'all. Husband is texting me. Oh, he just responded to my message. But I would say those three things have been like the biggest tool, resource for me. Just because as when you walking and jogging, like you able to like just get your body going, moving, you're able to clear your mind, and you're able to have better ideas, better thoughts about things. And also with journaling, like if you need to do a brain dump, you can brain dump whatever you need to brain dump in your journal. Or if you want to write about your day, or wake up in the morning and write about what you're grateful for, you can do all of that in your journal. It just giving your mind that space and time to really be like, all right, this is how I'm feeling today, or this is what I'm planning to do today, or this is what I look forward to the next 5 years, 10 years, XYZ. All right. So the next thing is, what is on your bucket list? Main thing on my bucket list is to travel overseas. Your girl has not been overseas yet. I have not been out of the United States of America. Get me out of here. I'm just messing. But I'm ready to travel overseas. I'm ready to be on these different islands. I'm ready to go to Mexico, Jamaica, all of it. Okay? Okay. So this next one is, what is my favorite dish to cook? This is kind of like one of them tough ones too. But I will say I love a creamy Alfredo pasta with either chicken, shrimp, or salmon. I know that there's this other one going around. I forgot what it's called, but it's when you add salmon and julienne peppers. Salmon. Lord Jesus, when you add spinach and julienne peppers to it. So it's like you make your noodles and then you're making your homemade white sauce with heavy whipping cream and all that. And, you know, doing your thing. Yeah. So that's one of my favorite dishes to make. And I feel like I like Chef Kiss perfected. All right. So now we're tuning into who are my favorite YouTube content creators. Like, I know we know that we all have our favorite people that we like to watch on YouTube and that we tune into when that post notification go bing. You feel me? So my favorite content creators are Brooke Kennedy. Brooke Kennedy, the reason why I relate to her is, for one, she is a military spouse. So her husband is in the military. And two, she's a 9-to-5 hottie. You know, she doing her thing. 3, and she doing her thing with making sure she posting her content on all her platforms. And also 2, she's relatable. We in the same age group, etc., etc. So I can really relate to Brooke. And I'm glad that I found somebody that I can relate to and, you know, understand, you know, the feels that I be feeling, etc., etc., etc. All right. My next person is Haley Gamba. So I will say, as I was searching for, like, all right, I need to find, like, the content that I would really like and the direction I'm really heading within my own life. So Haley Gamba was, like, one of my first girls that I found, or women that I found on YouTube that, for one, we had the same zodiac sign. 2, how she carry herself as a woman and her demeanor. Like, everything about this woman is, like, top tier. And even though I'm older and she's younger, I, you know, admire that. You know, that motivates me to keep going and doing what I'm doing. But also, too, I'm glad that there's younger women out there showcasing, you know, this is how you be a lady. You know, these are some hygiene tips, or these are ways of how to deal with certain people or certain relationships, and just knowing how to, like, get over things. And then also she speaks from her own life experience as well. All right. And then my other person is Jazz Turner. Jazz, she's a lifestyle, self-care, glow-up girly as well, along with Haley. Jazz, she does all that content as well. And I just love, like, seeing, like, because I'm pretty sure... Sorry, y'all. Hubby's calling. The other two questions were, what is my favorite Starbucks drink? So I am definitely I became a oat milk woman. So I like the shaken espresso with oat milk and it's iced from Starbucks. Or if I go to any other coffee shop and it's a latte, I want it with oat milk. So that is my favorite Starbucks drink. And then the last one was, what is my favorite book? I would say so far my favorite book has been that I read a couple years back. It's called A Radical Awakening. I will find that book online and drop it down in the description box. But mainly, it just really expressed about, well, it entailed about how, you know, certain events happening, and then of course like you having an awakening about it, and you just like, oh my gosh, like I've been doing XYZ for this long and I should have been doing this. So I would say that was one of my favorite books. And so that concludes my Q&A video. If y'all do have any other questions, definitely drop them down below. Or if you have any video ideas that you would like for me to do, or any topics that you'd like for me to talk about, definitely let me know and drop them down. All right, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.